the Jets one, we got the 49ers and the Cowboys. So you already know what that's about to be. So yeah, but we'll get into it a little bit more later.
Yeah, let's get to it, guys. Let's not waste any time. Thank you guys for staying up late with us. Flex on podcast. You guys know the drill. Thank you for being here. Raj, Cavante, we got the news today. The world got the news today about Marvel actor Jonathan Majors. You may have seen him in Lovecraft Country. You may have seen him in the Marvel saga, multiple movies, including the Disney series Loki, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and most recently Creed as well. Uh, Probably one of the hottest up and coming black actors in Hollywood. Probably 2 years ago, you didn't know who he was. Now you started seeing him in all of these movies. He was even doing campaigns for the Army and a bunch of endorsements and things like that. But it was announced earlier today that actor Jonathan Majors was found guilty of assault and harassment by his former ex girlfriend. He did plead not guilty last week, and he has maintained his innocence. But the jury of six did find him guilty today in a Manhattan courtroom. 34-year-old Majors does potentially face up to a year in prison if convicted. It looks like he will be sentenced in February as well in the next coming weeks. So we will see what happens. Looks like this stemmed from what I'm appearing to see right on cue, a text message that was sent to him. And I'm sure all the men in the chat here can relate. Stop checking people's phones, man. Stop. It's not, it gets you nowhere. It gets goofy situations like this. But Raj, nonetheless, man, I know you were a little upset about this, or a lot upset about this. You asked for the damn verdict, and then you asked, and not even 20 minutes later, we got this news and information. Raj, how you feeling about your boy, Jonathan Majors? And Marvel already released this. I don't know if you want me to read that statement. You want me to read
Yeah,
the
yeah.
statement? You want
Please
me to
read,
read the? You
please,
want me to
please
read?
go.
You want me to keep
Go
going?
ahead. Just
Okay,
go
let me
ahead and
get
read
this.
it. Go ahead and
Let me
read it.
get this. Let me get my reading voice on here. I had the statement. Let me get that. Yes, but not even what, an hour or two later, Marvel already had the statement ready, guys. This is crazy, man. Let's see. Marvel, let's see. Here we go. According to Variety, I just want to get the actual source here. Um, Marvel Studios has parted ways with Jonathan Majors. Let me see if it's actual. Let me get the damn, the trial was almost 2 weeks. That's crazy. Um, let's see. Trying to get the official statement. But while I find that, Raj, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Give
Okay.
your thoughts, and then I'll pull that statement up.
All right, man. Today has been just one of those days where I'm just left scratching my head. I was already frustrated because of the Keaton Mitchell injury from last night, and from hearing today that he officially tore his ACL. I'm so glad that's the only thing that he tore because that injury looked gruesome last night. So he's gonna be out for the rest of the season. We already know this, but there's Jonathan Majors news, man. I knew something was going to go down today because it didn't go down on Friday, and I just figured that it wasn't going to be good for him. And of course, it wasn't good for him. Now they only got him on two charges out of the four charges that they accused him of, and they were the two of the lesser charges. But at this point, it doesn't even really matter because right now his career is I ain't gonna say it's completely destroyed, but right now is completely derailed, and it's just been a travesty all over for him. Going into 2023, like Byron said, he was the hottest actor in all of Hollywood. Um, the rising up and coming star, maybe the next Denzel, maybe the next whoever black, Michael B. Jordan, maybe the next black something. 'Cause he was doing like every role that he was in, he was killing it. Like in the Loki series, he destroyed that role. And Lovecraft Country, although they only got one season, he did a phenomenal job in that. And I just thought that everything that he was in, he was putting on A-list work. So when this case, popped up, back in, I think, March or February. I'm like,
March
okay,
22nd, I believe. Right?
March 22nd. Back in March 22nd, I was like, I was fearful. I was fearful that something like this could, this could happen to him. But just going throughout the year, seeing bits and pieces of the case, seeing a lot of the videos that came out, and the chick was at the club and she's partying it up. They said her finger was broken. He broke her finger. He did something else. They lacerated her face. She's out there having a good old time, and then all of a sudden, just a week ago, we see the video of them in a truck. And then all of a sudden she's chasing him through the city of New York or Manhattan or whatever. It is, I to be honest with you, man, I'm literally disgusted with the justice system, bro. I really am, man. It's like, okay, you couldn't really get him on a serious charge because you didn't have any physical evidence that he actually put his hands on her. So you give a BS charge because it looked like he was trying to get away from her, get his phone back, put her in the truck so she wouldn't get hit by a car. And then all of a sudden, since that didn't work, he just completely leaves the car and then grabs the phone from her, and then she's chasing him. Now, if he was an abuser, why the hell would she be chasing him? I don't get that. I for the life of me, I don't understand. I don't get it. It's ridiculous to me. But it's just a black eye. Today was an actual black eye for men, in my opinion. Because I've been in a situation similar to this, where I was accused of some BS that I didn't do, and it almost cost me to not be on this show that I'm on right now. But it just frustrated me. And then Marvel came out today with the statement of them dropping him, like literally not even an hour later.
It's crazy because Raj, is not really a statement. Basically, after the verdict, a spokesperson, as I do the air quotes, basically said the studio had dropped the actor from future projects. So not even a formal press release, really.
So not even a formal press release, because they can't even have the balls to come out and say why they dropped him. They just had a guy to say, oh, he's no longer in Marvel because such and such. But you got guys like Josh Brolin, who was accused of this and convicted to play Thanos, and Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye, convicted of this to play Hawkeye.
Robert Downey Jr. had his checker pass.
And yeah, we already know about Robert Jr. Downey Jr.'s checker pass. Like you said, this is ridiculous, man. It's just very unfair at this point. And I know this doesn't have really nothing to do with sports, but it kind of does in a similar.
Nah, this is going around, Rod. This is going around.
Yeah, this is kind of going around. So it ain't just entertainment. This is a serious thing. But yeah, man, this is pretty bad, man. I'm praying for the brother. I hope that he gets this overturned or whatever in the appeals process. It might not even matter at this point. But today really sucked, man. If you're a Marvel fan, today was a terrible day. Just a terrible day. But yeah, man, I feel bad for the brother, because he worked his ass off to get to where he was at, and it looked like he's just about to get over the hump, and now he's derailed for I don't know how long, and I'm not sure if he'll ever get back to this level of being a successful actor. We've seen guys, get to this level and no longer are that type guy. But it's just bad, man. It's just bad all around, for real.
Kavanta, let's get your thoughts. I want to shout out to Miss, I don't want to mispronounce your name, Miss Wajina D in the chat. Hey, I love the female perspective. Thank you for chiming in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But a lot of people feel like it's unfair. Mark going off in the comments as always. Appreciate you, Mark. Kavanta, how you feeling, man? I know usually you do a segment called Goofy of the Week. And I mean, we talk about these things all the time. So
yeah, no, really we do. Mark is going off for more reasons than one down there, but this is Raj, this is an entertainment issue. Like, in any form of entertainment. Sports is a part of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So this is absolutely relevant. It's really unfortunate because Jonathan Majors, my gosh, it seemed like as soon as he hit the scene, he blew up. Like ever since like Lovecraft Country, he was coming out it's like he was doing a Kevin Hart run with movies. Like boom, 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 and it was all hits. He plays a villain damn well. He plays the protagonist damn well. He plays a regular guy damn, like he plays everything he's done. He's been amazing at. So this is really unfortunate that another black man career is being derailed because of some not so great decisions that's being made. But I think this is the OJ effect. I said it off air, and I'm saying now. I think this is the OJ effect. Folks are really we talk about me, yes indeed, and Ravens. What's up, man?
What's up, my Raven?
I think this is the OJ effect, man. Anytime there is a situation between white and black in the court system, and mind you, the justice system is never favorable to us to begin with, but usually when it's white and black, it usually doesn't go well for the person of color. Typically, in this case, the man of color, because ever since OJ, they've been doing everything they can to make sure nothing like that happens again. And it's always worse when it's a prominent black man and a white woman. These are the type of things that unfortunately happen, and it's really unfortunate for Jonathan Majors because it looks like it wasn't much there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too much there. But granted, I was not in the case. I was not a part. I didn't see any of the other evidence, but I mean, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I think it's the OJ effect, and it's unfortunate because he had Marvel in a stranglehold, and who knew what more greatness he could have done. So man, it's really, really, really unfortunate. But brothers, be very, very careful about your when choosing your significant other. Very careful.
Yeah, and just a little bit of a timeline, and we'll keep the conversation going because shout out to Engraving. Appreciate you, brother. Always a great work over there on your channel. Make sure you check out Engraving. Apparently, this whole timeline is a little goofy because the night that the chase happened, apparently, and the night that she, was told to get in the car and you saw him running, apparently, like Mark said, she was partying the same night. That was confirmed. And then the next day, she was found unresponsive in his closet. He called the cops. Cops came, no arrests were made. And then now all of a sudden, months later, this is back in March. Mind you, we're in December, damn near. We're in December. We're almost at the end of the year, damn near. And then this comes back up. It goes to trial. He's convicted, not on all 6 counts, but on 2 of them. Not sure if do you guys think he'll get jail time, Cavante? You think he's going to get jail time? House arrest? What you think?
No. The big time stars hardly ever do jail time. When it's when we're talking about a year and stuff, like nah. It's when it's like you doing like R. Kelly type stuff where it's like it's hella kind of like, yo, no, you got to go to jail. But nah, it's minor. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it's really minor, but it's still detrimental to his livelihood, at this point. But I don't think he'll do any jail time.
Like you said, Cavante, the loss isn't about the jail time. The loss is about the career. Where do you go now?
Yeah, man. I don't think he's going to get any jail time either. He's a first-time offender, so he hasn't committed any crimes. But you know what, man? And to think about it, I know they had the audio with him wanting her to be more like, Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. But they took that whole conversation out of context. And the fact that she was the actual person that recorded it and then leaked it is also just very, very suspect, man. Like Cravante said, you gotta watch. You really, in today's time, you really gotta watch who you have around you, and who you let in your presence and who you let in your home for real, because you just never know, man, what could happen to you. And this is a teachable moment. This really is a teachable moment of, you know, of a guy being in the limelight, you know, having everything in front of him just being taken away, just like a Thanos snap.
Word.
And literally, you know, having everything just snatched from you in the blink of an eye, man. And it's just a valuable lesson, a really valuable lesson. So I hope, like I said, I hope he bounces back from this. I don't know if he will or not, but it's just a damn shame, man. It really is. The justice system, it really sucks, bro. It really. I work in it, so I know how the justice system is when it comes to us. So yeah, man. You know, prayers to him and his family. I'm sure he'll get through this, but it's going to take some time, man, and a lot of healing.
Yeah, let us know how you guys feel in the comments about the Jonathan Majors situation. Well, we know he's not going to be in Marvel anymore. Honestly, that's what pisses me off the most because Marvel already was on life support, in my opinion.
Well,
And
let me ask
go
you
ahead.
this, since we're talking about Marvel,
Go ahead.
and that is the title of the show. I'm a
Yeah.
part of the title. Do you think they recast him?
I think they're going to fumble whatever they do. They could recast. They could speaking of Coretta Scott King, they could bring Martin Luther King back, and they'll still probably fumble it. Honestly, in my opinion, because I honestly don't feel like I felt kind of with Loki, even though Loki's a great series, he really wasn't in it too much. So I was kind of like, okay, what are we doing here with it? I see they're doing the very thing, but then hearing already the rumors, and Rod, you even brought this up to my attention, and me hearing about it as well, that they were going to already probably move on from him before the whole trial even happened. Then they were going to rush through his story. They have a whole movie with his villain's name in it that's still scheduled to come out, I believe, in 2026. I told you, Rod, I don't think that movie sees the light of day till at least 2027, maybe now after all this. I mean, if you recast them, do you as an actor, if you're an actor, do you want that stench on you? Hey, I'm replacing the guy who just went to jail. Is that a curse now? And then it's like, well, if you're Marvel, you have a whole movie coming out dedicated to this character, but then you're gonna mess up the movie because you're gonna have to get rid of him somehow, and you're gonna rush in another villain who you need to take time to develop and give some character arc to. But no, we're just gonna rush him in because we gotta have that big villain because we gotta have an Avengers movie every couple of years. I would rather them just stop what they're doing and redo all of this because it's ridiculous, man. Because we are the people who keep Marvel going. Mickey, Kevin Feige, Bob Iger, all of these elitists who are billionaires and making money off of our backs, the actors who get these big contracts and, like you said, Raj, do these goofy things and get away with it. But when it's Jonathan Majors, he is ridiculed. He is demasculated. This man was probably 200 pounds soaking wet 2 years ago. Now he's jacked up. He's got the wonderful workout plan. He's paraded all around just like they used to do the slaves back in the day. Oh, look at this. Look at this Negro. He's big. He's strong. Oh, he's got a nice body. Oh, he's the belle of the ball. We love him today, but we're gonna kill him tomorrow. And that's basically what they did here with Jonathan Majors. And I said it earlier. This reminds me of Jason Mitchell from The Chi. Remember him, guys, who play Easy and Straight Outta Compton, man. I'm not saying what any of these gentlemen did is right. I'm not justifying any of this because we all have to take accountability. We all got to keep our hands to ourselves. We all got to stop with the bull job. We got to stop with this. But it's just ridiculous because me, as a Marvel fan, I've stopped going to the movies, Raj. I've stopped going to the movies because I don't even ask anymore because I don't. It's dead in my opinion. Marvel is dead. I'll just go back and watch the good times when we were sitting in watching Infinity War with the snap and watching Endgame and watch Loki and Disney Plus, but that's probably done now. And I don't know, man. I don't have a good feeling about it. But we know Disney, we know Marvel. They all want what? Money. So whatever makes them the most money, they'll do that.
And the sad part is this, man. They probably will recast them just because they got a lot invested in Kang and they just really can't move on from him until they finish that story. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't know who's gonna play that character. I don't know. I wouldn't want to play him if I'm the Denzel's son or Damson Idris from Snowfall, or the dude from Star Wars. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Oh,
But you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
I wouldn't want that on my resume.
John Boyega.
John Boyega. I wouldn't want that on my resume, man.
Who was the dude that played the in Guardians? The dude from Peacemaker, the black dude, Chidi Uzie. I think the black guy.
Yeah, he's also in Peacemaker. Yeah. Plus he's in Guardians 3. Yeah, I wouldn't want that on my resume. I wouldn't. If I'm Marvel, I would literally just be like, you know what? That's it. In Loki 2, they kind of wrapped up the story anyway. The time, the time council was get rid of all the Kangs anyway. Loki's sitting in the chair. He has all the timelines, wrapped into one. It's done. This is over. I would just go on from there and just literally just go straight into Doctor Doom and all this other type of stuff that they want to do, because none of this is going to really make sense in at the end anyway. And they literally just killed probably the best part of Marvel right now anyway, has been Jonathan Majors. The Marvels did terrible at the box office. The movie before that did all kind of bad as well. And this year has just been kind of a shit show as far as the Marvel product. But yeah, man, they have a lot of work to do if they want to get the audience back. And this right here is just like another black eye to the product. But we'll see what happens down the road, man. I haven't completely given up on Marvel. They do still have some good things going for them. Loki was one of them. Loki was one of them. So, and we'll see what happens with this Daredevil TV show that comes out, and Echo as well, that comes out next month. But yeah, man, this is a black eye, and we'll see what happens, man, going forward. But if I had the ability to get rid of the character, I'd just be like, you know what, just retire the character or whatever. I mean, we kind of fucked this up and just keep it moving.
A lot to unpack there. Just a crazy situation all around. I just want to see everybody get what they deserve. If he is guilty of something, like Mark said, why was she allowed to go out and still party? And then the next day, what is going on? It's just a lot of untied up explanations, in my opinion.
Right, and the sad part is she got no accountability out of this, and she got arrested too, and none of it really mattered. And in this case, it was all one sided. It's like she got none of the repercussions of anything that she did, because I'm pretty sure she did a lot more things than they said in this trial. But it just is what it is, man. It's just how it goes.
Jersey Dre, man, right on time as always, my good brother. You hop right into the fire, and nobody's cooler than you, my guy. We gotta talk about your boy. Bring him to the front of the congregation, man. I know you were adamant about what was going on. I've seen you in the chat all day, man. Got to get your thoughts, brother. I know we switching things up a little bit today, but like Cravante said, sports is entertainment, and the flex zone is entertainment, and this situation is just crazy all the way around.
I mean, it's sad for real, because it was so many great things that we expected for Jonathan Majors and for his character within the Marvel universe, but unfortunately that won't happen. So honestly, like, prayers, thoughts go out to Jonathan Major while this all happens. He'll be sentenced later. I think February 6th is the actual date. But I mean, for him to be, found guilty, prayers up for Jonathan Majors, for Megan Good.
She don't need no damn prayers. She was married to a goddamn pastor. Now she's with a damn Negro in the damn court system. From the damn church to the courtroom. Come on.
Well,
speaking of goofy, you know how to choose, don't you, Megan?
Well, I mean, selfishly, I'm kind of hoping that she might leave him. You know what I'm saying? So I might have a.
Hey, Dre, tell her you got some broad shoulders for her to land on. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Why is Cravante up in there looking like
Coach Ron Rivera, looking like Ron Rivera right now?
He's giving me security vibes right now.
Got the all black on too, Dre.
So I mean, like I said, prayers, go to Jonathan Major, and prayers, up to everybody that I might finally get my shot at making good. You know what I'm saying? This
Hey,
is
Dre,
this
ain't what we
Dre,
talking
Dre.
about.
Hey,
this is a
no.
good day.
We got to bring some humor to this, because first,
Hey,
Dre, it was your girl Marilyn Mosby. She going down.
Oh,
Next,
hey, look, I'm putting money on her books, man. I already got the cash app lined up, baby. It's gonna go straight to the deposit's going straight in.
Go
the
ahead,
JPay,
simple way,
the
simple way, Dre,
look,
simple way.
the JPay. If you know, you know the JPay. Go ahead, Dre.
And no, Cravante, bring your ass. You already know what it is.
Nah, bro, you tripping, yo. You tripping.
We're big time.
So look, hey, like I told Dre in the chat, her kids need a new daddy. What your boy Randy say? Daddy's home.
Daddy's back.
Oh
Man. But apparently they're supposed to move forward with this. They're going ahead, from what I'm hearing, with Doom. So no more Kang.
So it will be Doom. Shout out to MF Doom, right?
Shout out to MF Doom.
It will be some Doom, because Dre, I told Ryan, I'll keep you on the screen because I want to get your thoughts, because that used to be our thing. Every month we would say, yo, let's get these tickets to this Marvel movie. Now it's just as you would say, it's a WC, because I don't care.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. I'm curious to see with the Fantastic Four, X-Men, how they bring all these people in. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. But I mean, at this point, I don't know.
Let us know. Sound off in the comments down below your thoughts on the Jonathan Major situation. If you'd like to donate to Dre's funds for his convicts of Marilyn Mosby and now the possible lonely Miss Megan Good, feel free to go ahead and donate to that Cash App. Hashtag.
Oh, y'all want to shoot your shots?
No, I would not shoot my shot at both of them. No, I wouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Love to see it, Dre. Appreciate you coming, man.
They prove to be some dangerous women, yo. I'm okay. And Megan Good, that's a childhood crush of mine, but the way they moving, her is dangerous.
Are you saying that because are you trying to be safe because Miss Shantae has commented, sir?
Oh no. She's very much aware of my love for Megan Good, but nah, she's moving.
Hey, Cavante, when you took her to see Creed, I bet she was looking at Jonathan Majors with his shirt off. Her man might be Jordan.
Hey man, listen, baby.
That's right. we play both sides here.
Hey,
that's right.
Look,
you can
look. I view this like the AFC North. Less competition. The quarterback's down, baby. Lamar Jackson right in there, baby.
I have no comments about that.
Yes. We
Hey, my man Paul. See, Paul's with me. That's why we blood brothers.
Yes. Cash tag to flex on one you want to donate, or JPay, whatever they use nowadays. They got all types of ways to get money
nowadays.
Yeah, it's actually a system. They get money. Prisoners live a lot better than we do here on the outside.
Yo, word.
It's another story for another day, but it's very goofy. Very goofy.
See? No pause to this.
Yeah. But she was looking. That just it's all good. It's all good. We can all look. There's nothing wrong with it. That's why God gave us eyes. But nevertheless, we will clip this. We will clip this, and this will be on the channel. Hopefully, you guys like the format. We're trying to get more content out, so just bear with us. It takes a little time to clip some of this content, but this will definitely be on the channel. Not tonight, because it is a little late. Definitely by tomorrow. But guys, it is the holiday season. Christmas on its way. It's the official start of the Flex Zones NBA Christmas season, because now the season officially starts. I know the